Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome to McFlippins. Getting through the garage here. Still got a lot of stuff to pack up, but we've got a fair amount packed up already. And I took a bunch of stuff to the flea market this weekend. Got rid of not as much as I was hoping, but we made like $800, so that was pretty cool. We still had a bunch of stuff left, so trying to get that stuff to auction because there's still some decent stuff, like a lot of Power of the Force 90s Star Wars and stuff, some military uniforms that I want to get rid of, a lot of BDUs, ACU camos and stuff like that I want gone. But still got all this stuff to get figured out too. We're getting a storage locker up here, and might have to make 2 trips for personal stuff, between personal stuff and inventory. So, because I got, this is kind of my collection of sorts. I got my, somebody pointed this out last time, it's kind of funny, but my Turbo Man, some of my Ghostbusters stuff. I'm a huge Ghostbusters fan. Just stuff like that. And then, hoping we might be able to actually use this in Florida. We'll see. But my blow-up Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man, maybe we'll get to use him. That'd be cool. Grab a t-shirt here. Judging from my number, it should be right. Cool. Yeah. That one. And that's why I should start using my SKU system. I've been using them more on t-shirts because I've been getting so many of them. It just makes sense to, have the SKU system, and it does come in handy when I use it. So that was nice. I knew right where it was. But anyway, this is a Jesse Jackson presidential election single stitch t-shirt from 1988. Bought this at an estate sale with a bunch of other t-shirts that I've made my money on since. I paid $5 each, and I bought like $80 worth of shirts at $5 each. They were all vintage, mostly presidential and election related. Some cool ones. But anyway, I had it listed for like $75. Somebody sent me an offer for $40. It's been listed for quite a while, so I just took it. And one of my favorite things to sell, as usual, is a World War II helmet. This one's a later one. It's a rear seam swivel bail, which is kind of funny because I had somebody telling me, I sent out offers on it like a week ago, and I think I had it listed for like $225 or less, somewhere around there, around $200. Which, it's been repainted, which I disclosed in my auction, but it's got its original chin straps, which those are getting really hard to find with the original chin straps, plus a halfway decent liner. Can't remember. I think I sent like 10%, 15% off. Somebody sent me a dickish lowball offer. Normally I don't get offended when I get lowball offers, but this guy was another military dealer on eBay, and just straight up lowballed me, like, insultingly. And so I sent a ridiculously, because interesting fact, if you send offers, you can't send above your asking price until they send you a counter. When they send you a counter, you can send more than you're asking. So I hit him back, like, I shot up to like 500 because it pissed me off. And then he's like, oh, you'll never get more than $75 for it. That's what it's worth. But apparently he doesn't know much about helmets, because I sold it for $165 plus shipping this week. Helmet helmets. I'm no expert on helmets, but I've sold more helmets than he had ratings on Facebook or eBay. Why do I keep saying Facebook? Sold a Harley Davidson crop top shirt. Nice cool eagle on the back there. That's sold for $12 plus shipping. Also sold a hat. Sales have kind of tanked, but that's to be expected because I've been doing more delisting than listing lately, trying to get ready for the move. But I gotta, on that, I do got a few things I want to get listed. Plus, I want to start getting a draft bank started up for when we move. And NHRA Summit hat sold for $9.97 plus shipping. So I get those out. Well, still slowly packing for the move. Got this room almost packed. Got a lot of personal stuff here. Some puppets. I make puppets. I'm a nerd. But here's a puppet I made for some reason. I also made a Kermit. Maybe I'll show you that later. But kind of crazy, because this is where I started my YouTube channel, was in this room. But I haven't used it much in the last couple months because of moved out to the breezeway for more room. But now I'm packing. I found some cool stuff. Found my old Stephen E. Ambrose Band of Brothers book. It's actually signed. I just kind of wanted to show this off. To Mickey, Edward Babe Heffron, Easy Company 506. Band of Brothers from South Philly. Signed to me. I knew somebody when I used to reenact World War II. Somebody I knew in Philly actually was friends with Babe and Bill Garnier, Babe Heffron and Bill Garnier. And they took my book and they got signed by Babe. It never got signed by Bill. They didn't get a chance. But, so that was pretty cool. Also, I'm showing off my autograph collection. Well, somewhere in here. Book signed by Ace Frehley from Kiss. Ace! His autobiography, I guess. But
so much for my solo.
Cool stuff. But still got most of this. Still got some stuff to get packed. It's been fun. Like my sculptures. Not sure what the hell I'm doing with those. Yeah, I'll just show another hat. They seem to be picking up for some reason, which is good because I got a lot of them. Just been sold more in the last couple weeks than I have most of the summer. So, which is good because I picked up a lot over the summer. But this one's Dr. Dabbler, high class, low profile. Could only speculate as to what that could be for. But that's all for $12 plus shipping. Came with a bunch of hats I paid like $200 for, and I'm pretty sure I'm in the black on those now. Because there was a lot of them, some good ones. I still got a lot of them left to sell, so that'll be a good buy. Or it was a good buy. And we had to make flip-ins first. I have a viewer sale. My first viewer sale. So that's awesome. Blake, really appreciate the purchase. What he bought was this Danica Patrick race-used sheet metal. It's a pretty cool piece. I bought that at Brimfield, I believe. Yeah. They said, I'm a subscriber of yours. Just watched the video on this yesterday. Thank you and keep up the great work. So I appreciate that. I really do. And it's one less big thing I have to take to Florida too. So that's really awesome. Thanks again, Blake. Really appreciate it. Shaping up to be a pretty decent day because while I was at Walmart getting a box to ship the Danica Patrick sheet metal, we had 2 more sales. And I sold my Firehouse box, which is kind of bittersweet for me. Sold for $175 plus shipping, so that's cool. It's just the box, so it's, think about it, it's not too bad for just a box. I paid up for this though, not making a lot of that. I paid like $100 for it at a flea market a few weeks ago. There's the original retail price, $36.99. One of the things that's unfortunate about this box is it's with a few toys. Once you put that toy together, once you put the Firehouse together, because I've had a few in the past, it doesn't fit back in the box. Because I could have bought the Firehouse with the box from the guy I bought the box from, but Firehouse is huge and I've had plenty. It was missing parts, so I wasn't like too crazy about it. But and I figured the box would be easier to, probably actually more easier to sell than the toy itself, because let's face it, there's far less of the boxes than there are the Firehouses. So I opted to get the Firehouse, paid $100, $175 plus shipping. So I'm not making a lot of money, but it was a fun sale. It's always like, I love Ghostbusters, so. Then the second sale we got while we were at Walmart was another viewer sale. Same viewer. Blake decided to buy the other Danica Patrick panel I had here. This one's pretty cool because it's got all the contingency sponsors, and I think this one, yeah, you can see it came from Phoenix, 2013. Wow, it's been that long since Danica was racing. Yeah, I guess it has been. Anyway, yeah, so that's awesome. He paid $150 for the first one and $2.25 for this one, plus shipping. Yeah, so that's really awesome. Like, I really do appreciate it. That's awesome. Because that's less I have to take to Florida. I gotta be honest with you, I think this is the first time I've had to ship NASCAR panels. I've had a few, but I've sold them at like flea markets and antique shows, so whatever. But so I'm having to get a little creative with these boxes. It's been kind of fun. Got the other one packaged, the contingency panel. This one's gonna be a little trickier, but I think I figured it out. We'll see. Well, I got the house mostly packed up at this point. Now I just got to do the garage and the inventory, which shouldn't be that hard. So I guess this will be the last video I upload for probably a couple weeks until we get reestablished down in Florida. Get the inventory out and start, because I'm probably going to put the store in like away mode while I'm gone, because there's going to be about at least a week of traveling, because we're going to make some stops and see some people along the way. So, but this is the room I started my channel in, so I figured it'd be poetic, I guess, to at least end this chapter of my life in this room, or at least this video anyway, because this is where we started the channel. This is where I started my little eBay business full-time. When I started taking it more seriously, I was out of this room and I outgrew it, so moving to a smaller place, so that'll be interesting, but interesting to see what the future brings. So thanks for watching, guys. See you in a few weeks. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll be back in a few weeks.